No cellars here?
Kodo be fine though. And Savage is right behind him.
Cole's gonna break. Dive directly on the top two. They want to deal with the egg of retreat. Savage and Oli's going to try and turn to bring it down the ditch. Man, so close
Almost.
from Tofu to keep it up, but see, Talon nonetheless will be able to bring him down. Now they're going to look for more. Quinn jukes over to the right side, but Q, perfect placement out of the Tiny. He's going to make sure there is no escape from the mid lane on Gladiators, or is there? Another orb to get some separation, and Quinn will get out of danger.
A follow-up here. He might see the illusory orb going up towards the north side, and he's got those spirit vessel charges.
Nice hunting. Makoto going to be able to stop the sun ray instantly. Now Q's even moving over as well. They should be able to get a double kill as a result to this. Makoto hunting deep behind the tower, getting ready to potentially punish any defense out of Gaimin Gladiators.
Now we want the Midas on Q before we make any sorts of plays. Hell, even if we end up dying, we're still going to be impacting our net worth positively. Not if he dies, though, and gives up a good amount of that unreliable gold.
Back-to-back smokes that might not work out.
Jabs
is going to act as a bait. Pops the smoke, of course. Can eat a lot of the spells. They haven't used too many big abilities, though. Meanwhile, over to the left side, Savage going toe-to-toe. It's a pretty good supernova in the middle of the team fight. 23 needs to make the call of the retreat. They'll get out of range of the egg. It's a lot of abilities now used. Meanwhile, Jabs on the right side, though, does get assassinated. Can you still go for more from Gaimin Gladiators? You don't have the greatest health pool in Dyrachio.
All you've really got left is the Pierce the Veil on to Tofu, and he's got the Aghanim shard as well. But he's going to be back up. He's still got the Midas ticking. So I think he's generally okay with things. And he's going to be the one acting as that bait a lot of the time. You can see immediately after that, he queues up the Blade Mail, just making sure that, you know what, if you're going to commit this much onto me, not only are you getting burned, you're also probably going to die.
I mean, give it to firstly. Is there a preference?
I don't know, actually. I mean, maybe they feel like Savage needs it just to be able to play aggressively more with this Butterfly. Able to have that BKB piercing disable right now. Quinn still just on 18.
Seller, detection? That's a little bit. What's the call going to be? Makoto turns super early use of the egg. They don't really have many heroes to protect it, though. Makoto with the alacrity. I mean, it's a big opportunity if Savage wants the song to get some more heroes now. I want to fight. They're coming in. Over to the northern side, Dyrachio assassinated Jabs. So that was a reincarnation used early on as Ace jumps in the middle. Dyrachio's going to look to get the second life out of Jabs as well, as Savage's song will do nothing. 4v4 at the moment. Gladiators, can they look to get more as well? As Savage is by himself. Talon, they're not in a position to protect him. As GG find a big kill. They're going to be able to surround him on this second life, and Quinn will force away the reinforcements. Savage has the BKB to protect himself momentarily, but look at Ace guiding Makoto on the backline. That sets up for Quinn's jump, and Orchid will prevent the spell casting, but the dead shot drags him back to Dyrachio, and Ace isn't done just yet. Deep inside the base they go. They might need a toss out. Q, can he protect Savage? They've got the drain. Ollie, he'll keep 23 alive for the moment, but there is going to be no response from Talon, and finally there is a big break from Dire.
There is, and I mean, it's unfortunate. Oh, they're still looking like they want to try fighting here on Savage. Again, the Avatos combo was available. Jabs is coming back up.
Savage, can you fight this? I mean, you really don't want to use this Makoto buyback. You're relying on Ollie and Tiny to get you out of danger. Savage gets some distance. Quinn's going to jump to the backline as well, but the spell's still on cooldown for Q. Yours in snare. Avalanche is up in a couple seconds. Dyrachio's going to try and prevent Q from holding Quinn into place. And meanwhile, these buildings are full. They've held the buyback from Makoto, but there's still a bit of an opportunity to get more kills as Quinn easily jumps and blows up Jabs, and all of a sudden, this game, it's out of control.
Yeah, it's blown wide open, and it goes back to the tiniest of things. They had the glyph for the tier 2 tower that they were fighting underneath. Maybe that extra multi-shot would have also cleared out the creep wave and prevented them from being able to take this tier 3 tower. So Lift coming through here, wanting to protect this wave as much as possible.
Seen previously, the team fight ultimates have been disastrous for Talon inside the fight. They're going to jump Jabs again to start. Should be able to kill the first life without committing too heavily. What can Talon do to protect Jabs on the respawn? Get some separation to the right side. There's the song. They can help protect Jabs, but do they go back in afterwards?
Got a toss on Q.
They're so hesitant.
They're not going to get anything.
For Talon, they don't have ways to address them at the moment. They're going to try and make a fight occur with your Phantasm split on cooldown, but these are for 40 seconds.
They smoked under the ward.
Okay.
They know it's coming. They're just backing off completely. Might even be looking to go through the twin gate and get the hell out of there, but looks like it's the high ground that they're wanting to play around, banking on the fact that Roshan might have respawned. It's a really long one. Probably the longest they could have possibly hoped for on Gaimin Gladiators, and you don't want to walk up into this.
Quint's in a great spot. Pops the smoke, gets the information. They're going to use the ward as well. Q will find a pretty good initiation onto the Phoenix. There's just no follow-up.
No, boys.
Salary's okay. Q's jumped into the lines. Dan and Talon don't want to follow him to death. They'll look to retreat to the southern side. Duracho's gone far too forward. It's a big go to the chaos side if they're going to be able to find it. A supernova dropped on the Heg. They're going to try and turn to deal with the Egg. I don't know if they got the right clicks. Egg will pop at the last second. Makoto's in some danger. Duracho with the instant buyback into the middle, but Savage, he'll give them an opportunity to retreat. Ace, he actually cancelled the TP. The Bruling stops Savage from getting out. They cannot chase the Naga Siren down to the south. Quinn, he got Makoto as well. A disastrous fight. The buyback from Duracho, huge. The Egg even better. And now Gaimin Gladiators can look to walk it down and go for the finishing blow. Savage wants to bring one man with a grave, but he won't even do that.
They got absolutely nothing left as well. Q doing his best to try and delay the push, but Ace is everywhere, man. Topping the net worth for Gaimin Gladiators right now, and he's being the absolute bane of this Naga Siren's existence.
Middle tower is under attack.
No song save, no Naga illusions in the early game, even just the Radiance for that aspect there.
2 fights, apparently, is all you need. Especially with the caliber of this team, you give them an advantage and they will completely take over the map and not look back from there. About to be mega creeps for Talon to deal with.
They're going to hold on, but still another 20 seconds until you're going to get any sort of cause back into this game. And they went for a slightly more aggressive route, but then the greed took over. The classic mentality of wanting to go into that late game. SEA plays it better than a lot of other teams and a lot of other regions, but it's just not enough.
Shaz is like, take my life instead. But they would just turn to the throne. Makoto's back. You've got, Savage in fight, but it's far too long. Couple seconds too long. In fact, in Gaimin Gladiators will be rewarded with their gameplay with a first map victory 39 minutes in.
And it's a convincing one as well, right? It seemed pretty even.
Can anybody out there